Hey everyone, welcome back. Going to be jumping into a little bit of the Blood Bowl 3 beta. So it was just opened up. I am going to turn that sound down a bit. I think that's better. So it was released from the 3rd of June to the 13th of June, I believe. I managed to get a code off of one of the people in the Rebel Discord, Rebel League. So let's jump in and have a little play around. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, I am going to quickly show you team creation. So as you can see, these are the home screen. You can create a team, go straight to your quick matches here, which is like the CCL in Blood Bowl 2. So I haven't created a team. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got Black Orcs. They say they have a mastery of 3, so not super difficult to play, but not the easiest team to play, according to Cyanide. Their description: Black Orcs are capable of strategy while presenting an exceptional talent for melee combat. However, never ask them to tell a joke. Their special sense of humour might prove fatal to you. Oh, they give them some tips on how to play them. Apparently, their strong points are: Black Orcs are robust and powerful, and their Goblin Bruise alignment inexpensive. I'm not sure if having goblins is a strong point, but sure. Weak points: limited choice when hiring, a poor passing game, in addition to no true ball carrier. Okie dokie, Elven Union. These are basically the same as Elven Union in Blood Bowl 2, I'm led to believe. Have a mastery of 4, so apparently a little more difficult than the Black Orc team to play. They're the only elves we have access to in the beta. For the description, for the elves, players of the Elven Union are avant-gardists. Not only do they pay no heed to long-standing animosities between their respective peoples, but in addition they sport ever more audacious combinations of colours and hairstyles. A strong point: superior elven agility. They're the best at handling the ball. They have an excellent passing game. And their weak points are: they have hiring costs are high and an average robustness. And finally, we have the Imperial Nobility. This is like a mix between Bretts and humans in Blood Bowl 2. Average mastery. Their description: the nobles of the Empire, be they fans of Blood Bowl, daring entrepreneurs, or just seekers of bloody pastime, sometimes establish richly accessorized teams, bringing together nobles and commoners that replicate an age-old but sometimes disparaged social structure. Their strong points: very able at retaining the ball, very able at interfering with opposition movement. Their weak points: privileges, the defensive game, and a high cost of team rerolls. Okay, I think I'm gonna make... Well, Black Orcs are not like the Orcs team in Blood Bowl 2, I must say. They, a lot more like Lizardmen, with Goblins being the... We'll have a look. I'll show you each of the teams briefly. So I'm going to do it myself. Okay, so we've got our available roster. You get a troll, which I would definitely recommend taking. Oop, loading. Here we go. All his skills. Can have a read of those later if you want. And as you can see, leveling up is different in Blood Bowl 3. You can pick your characteristic for so many SPP, and you can pick your other skills depending on whether you want to double, so on and so forth. It'll cost more or less SPP. So you don't have to worry about getting the rolls to just occur now. Luckily, you can make the team the way you want. So I'll get a troll. And as you can see, you can get 6 Black Orcs, so it's kind of like the Lizardman team. They get this Brawler skill, where they can re-roll a both down on one of the blocks, but not on a Blitz. And they start off with Grab as well, which is interesting. Takes a while to... Come on. How many have we got now? 4, 5, 6. There we go. And we're going to want 4 goblins. 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, you've still got your apothecaries, cheerleaders, assistant coaches, dedicated fans. All these actually appear on the pitch now, depending on how many you've purchased. So you actually see what you've got on the pitch, unlike Blood Bowl 2. Let's get myself 2 rerolls. There we go, basic Black Orc team. I think I got the set amount. 4, 6, and 1. Yep, that's 11. No more TV to spend. Confirm. Okay, so that's the basis of how Black Orc team looks. Your goblins are strength 2, obviously. Hasn't loaded, I was going to say. Are we in there yet? I don't really want to purchase another gobbo. So having a look here, you can see all my players hired, and as you go into each of them, you can look at their skills and improvements, their casualties, so on and so forth, and then you can customize them here. So changing of their heads, shoulders, all this stuff hasn't come out yet. Change their name. But yeah, you got to load into each player to do that. You can't do that while you're purchasing them. And you can change the looks of their jerseys. So this will happen with every team. It's a little bit annoying that it has to load everything up all the time. There we go. What emblem? Just go with that. Where does the emblem... Oh yeah, the emblem appears there. Okay. Yeah, let's just go solid color. Gonna make them like an orange. Orange, and let's see. Where's that color appear? On their pants. Orange and purple, sure. That's funny. And yeah, then they all change accordingly as well. So that's kind of cool. You can change up how your team looks. Okay, so that's their jersey and the emblem. You can pick the cheerleaders that you want. I believe you can customize the cheerleaders as well. So we can have the Orc cheerleaders doing like a haka. Elven Union cheerleaders doing their dance. And then the Imperial Nobility cheerleaders with their trumpets. So that's cool as well. And their clothes obviously customized to how you've customized your team as well. So that's fairly interesting. With that, you can choose what coach you want. Currently, they've got 3 choices when they load up. These are star players though, so I'm not sure if this will change into the future. But yeah, in the current build, in this beta, closed beta version, you get 3 choices: Varag, Gulchua, Griff, Overwald, and Eldril Sidewinder for the coach that stands on the sideline. You can pick the stadium you want to play in. So depending on the race you're playing, you get some different stadium types. Black Orc Stadium, Human Stadium, Imperial Nobility Stadiums. I'm assuming they'll have more choices further on. And then you've got your motto. So fairly similar to Blood Bowl 2 in that instance, but you got a fair bit more customization, which is cool. Okay, let's have a look at the Elven Union team. I'm not really making great names for these, kind of just showing you guys what all the positionals are in these teams. So as you can see, Elven Union get their 2 blitzers like they do in Blood Bowl 2, 4 catchers, 2 throwers, and however many linemen you want. I would normally build an Elven Union team. As you can see, movement 7, strength 3, agi 2+, passing is a 3+ now, which is interesting for elves. I'd get my 2 blitzers. So passing is definitely not as good as it was before. Okay, throwers, because they've got the pass skill. Can really well failed pass. I don't know. So throwers do have a 2+ pass. Okay. So throwers can do the passing, but yeah. And catches have 4+ pass. Wow. That is okay. That is really not as good as it used to be. So that's 2. You'd want 2 rerolls. And then I guess you'd fill the rest of it up with linemen. Would be my thoughts on that. Oops. I just went back. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, so anyway, you saw that Elven Union team generally. Same thing with them. You can customize everything as you go. And finally, the Imperial Nobility. Whoops. So, as we said, mix of human and brats from Blood Bowl 2. So you do have a thrower. It has 3+ passing. Okay, what's a running pass? Makes a quick pass, his activation does not end once the pass is resolved. Ah, okay. So we can pass and then keep moving. Interesting. So yeah, that's like the thrower for humans. You've got 4 bodyguards who are stand firm, wrestle. So that's kind of like the Brett. Forget what they're called. Haven't played a whole heap of Bretts. Then you've got the Noble Blitzer, who's the kind of like a mix of the Brett Blitzer. Mainly a Brett Blitzer because of the catch. They do have block. And then you've got your lineman, basic lineman, strength 3, movement 6, agi 4, passing 4. Does have Fen, so it's like the lineman from the Bretonians, except you get the Ogre, who is from the humans team. So movement 5, strength 5, agi 4, armor 9, mighty blow +1. You can get mighty blow +2, which I believe Morg has if you play with him.